Alrighty, back to the 4-on-4 team draft cues, and nice little Mox Ruby. Passing a library, but that's okay. Mox Ruby is better. I am passing to Barnyard. Sandy Dog is passing to me, so I better not get too ambitious with this Mox Ruby. Sandy's Boros, I don't know, 75, 80% of the time, something like that. And passing a library to Barnyard. Then Tamio goes and Watery Grave, so passing some blue cards to maybe my teammate. It's myself, Mati, Tank, and Tyler the Destroyer. I don't know that person, but I don't think it's Tyler the Creator. As you can see, it just says Destroyer. In any case, I'll take Mox and not really expect too much to come back. Oh, look at this pack. Ragavan, Urza, Fetchland. Those are all really good. Someone's going to get one of those fifth pick with Hex Drinker and Snapcaster. Wow, all the stuff in the pack. Steam Vents too. There's Ragavan and there's Urza. I'm going to take Urza. I haven't drafted artifacts in a while. I also just really don't like taking Ragavan when Sandy's passing to me. Maybe I'll get a Manifold key back from my opening pack. We'll see. Passing Barnyard to Ragavan. And a couple fetches. Yeah, this is a stacked pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll get like Hex Drinker, Lorien Revealed, or Hallowed Fountain back out of this pack. Maybe Steam Vents, but probably not. And I'm assuming the two fetches, Ragavan, Jace, Snapcaster. I guess maybe both Jace and Snap might not be gone. I don't know. This would be an interesting pack to see what wheels, but definitely a strong pack. All right, well, I'm glad I didn't take Ragavan because the next pick here would have been a lot weaker. I'm looking at Subtlety and Brainstorm, and I'll just take Subtlety. Subtlety is good if you're heavy blue, which I haven't been for a while, to be honest. Passing a Troll. Maybe Lava Spur Boots come back, but this is a pretty weak pack, so not only am I not counting on it, it doesn't really matter. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't. The last couple of cards in this pack are going to be some combo of like Boots, Anger, Hazel's Brewmaster, Thespian Stage is my guess. Maybe Emberheart Challenger, Master of Death. There's just a lot of weak cards, so someone's going to take any of the reasonable ones. All right, Kappa Cannoneer, Mishra's Workshop, and Mox Opal. I think I'm going to take Workshop. I think the mana is really where you always want to start. Mox Opal's also just incredibly good, but I feel like slamming Workshop and hoping one of those two comes back. That sounds like the plan. Next up, there's Memory Jar and Echo of Eons. And I guess I'm logged up, but I'm not taking that. I'm going to take Jar. Jar is one of the cards that Workshop subsidizes, so I'd be very glad to have it. It's like, this is like the corn, and this is the corn subsidies. If you don't know how agriculture in the U.S. works, let's just say we pay a lot of people to either grow or not grow corn, both. It's wild. All right, now there's a Time Spiral, Animish's Research Desk, and a Zerta, but I'm going to take Time Spiral. We're going big today. I haven't done a full big mana Urza artifact deck for a while, and I'm looking forward to it. And this pack, this doesn't have anything I'm too into, but I'm going to take Frantic Search. There's also Agatha's Soul Cauldron, which is kind of nice with Urza. It gives the Urza ability to all your stuff. But Frantic Search, untapping Workshop, and, if we're lucky, an Academy sounds pretty sweet. Ooh, here, dang, there's some good cards in this pack. A decent amount of red cards. There's Sowing Mycospawn, which is cute to get Academy or Workshop, but not sure if I want that. There's Once Upon a Time. If I have green mana, that's also really good. I could also just take World Spine. I think I'm just going to take World Spine in case I want to flash. And now there's Manifold Key, but I'm going to take Coalition Relic. Relic Workshop is quite good. That's one of the reasons I like Workshop. The artifact stuff seems really open. Now I'm going to take Steam Vents. I think there's also Snapcaster. I think I'll take Steam Vents. I think I'm more likely to want that. Oh, I'm happy to take the Boots with Spurs. And I think that Steam Vents just means I'm more likely to get to put some decent red cards in my deck. I think Snapcaster, I typically don't end up with a lot of spells in my, like instants and sorceries in my artifact decks. I'm just excited to see if either Mox Silver or Kappa Cannoneer wheels. Probably will not, but artifacts are quite open here, and I'm thrilled to be drafting it. Oh, baby. Opal's actually what I would have preferred to wheel now that I have all these draw 7s anyway. I'll take a Bazaar. I don't know. I could see running Bazaar in this kind of deck. If you get like Yavimaya or Urborg, and Research Desk came back, we're just getting everything. In a team draft, no less. Sandy's just not hating a single card here. Maybe he thinks I took the Ragavan. Who knows? But I like where we're at right now. This is quite a good start. Last pick prime time. Probably not running that one. All right. Going into pack 2. Tolarian Academy Waiting Room. That's like the card I want to open the most. Obviously, it would be better to open Time Walk or Black Lotus, but Academy is the card I want to open the most. Speaking of which, and a Jet. All right, Sandy, I will reward you with a Mox Jet. I will take Black Lotus. Look, there's sometimes when you could take a non-power, pass 2 power to get to your team, not when it's Lotus versus not regular Mox. And also, there's just no card. Like, if Tolarian, let's go a slightly different way. Let's say this pack had 2 Moxes and a Tolarian Academy. Easy Tolarian Academy pick. Both my teammate and Sandy get a Mox. In this pack, there's nothing like that. So we're slamming Lotus. And then goes down a little from there, obviously. Here, I'll want the Lotus so I can look at it. Might just take Mishra's Bauble and try to wheel Displacer Kitten. Bauble with Mox Opal is really strong. Kitten doesn't always get taken the first time around. I don't care too much about Meticulous Archive. Mindstone might wheel. Passing Stoneforge and Cauldron, which is nice, because if Sandy takes 1, I'm not gonna let Cauldron come back, even if I have to hate it over a card I want. I just don't think that's a good idea. All right, and here there's, first of all, 2 white cards, but what can you do? There's Karn, Chromatic Star, Palantir, and Mana Leak. So I think I just take Mana Leak and hope one of these 3 wheels. It's also a consider, I guess, with, let's see, Path, Dragon Rage, Thalia, Trop. Those are almost locks to get taken. And that means that unless nobody takes Otawara, I mean, someone's going to take Palantir probably, but as long as someone takes Otawara or Ledger Shredder or Thassa's Oracle or Consider, I'd get either Karn or Chromatic Star back. Yeah, I think that's worth it. I also think Mana Leak is really good. Having a little bit of, interaction is something that you want in your decks. The Subtlety, it powers up the Subtlety as well, which is nice. Because Subtlety, their thing, then Time Spiral is pretty great. All right, this pack has a lot of big things. I'm just going to take a Metamorph. No one's opened Flash yet because the Woodfall Primus is coming around, and I would be interested in that too. But I think I'm supposed to take Metamorph here to start with, and then see what comes back, if anything. And then here, pretty big Pentad Prism fan. There's Doomsday and Thassa's Oracle. I have a Lotus, but yeah, I'll just take Pentad Prism. Prism's also really nice with Urza. All right, and this pack, this pack's interesting. I think I'm going to take the Gadgeteer. The Zerta didn't wheel, but I haven't seen Basalt Monolith yet. Battlesphere is solid, and I don't love passing a Chain Lightning, but I think Gadgeteer looks pretty good. I have a lot of cheap cards in this deck. It's pretty nice with Urza. All right, I'm into Gadgeteer, and probably just Spell Pierce after that. Brazen Borrower is okay too, but the 3/1 doesn't matter so much for this kind of deck. Having a little bit of interaction, like I said, is nice. Just now I have 3 pieces, which is pretty good. Haywire Might is good as well, but I don't look like I'm going to have tons of green sources, so I think I'm going to do this. And would like to pick up like a Talisman or 2, wouldn't be bad either. All right, and here I could take Batterskull. Can cast that off of Workshop and Coalition Relic. I could take Spellseeker. If I get Flash, Spellseeker will be an amazing pick, but that's a bit risky. Taking Batterskull also cuts Sandy if he took Stoneforge, which I think he has a decent chance of taking. There's also Yavimaya, which I like with Workshop, and Bazaar, but honestly, I'm not really going to be playing Bazaar anyway. I guess I'll take Batterskull. That seems okay. And then here, I think I take Blightsteel in case I pick up Tinker. I've come up on Tinker Blightsteel. I still think it's really bad to put in a sneak attack deck, because if they just have a 2 toughness creature, it does nothing. But when I have Tinker in my deck, I like having Blightsteel to Tinker for. Lava Spur Boots makes it even better. Stoneforge and Cauldron both didn't wheel. All right, so there's Displacer Kitten versus Mindstone. Kitten, and I'm not going to get the Palantir, or not the Palantir, Tameo most likely. I'm still thinking I just take Mindstone here. I am just not a big believer in the Displacer Kitten. I don't know. Oh, Chromatic Star and Karn both wheeled. I kind of think I just take Chromatic Star. I have a lot of expensive cards, and cheap artifacts are great. Oh, Golos now? Perfect. I bid past Sandy Athalia, but that's okay. I'll take a Crop Rotation and pass 2 anti-artifact cards. Maybe I'd play that. Oh, and a Battle Ball? Yeah, I'm just going to take Battle Ball. I don't even have a red card yet, so. All right. Well, I still would like a Tolarian Academy, but I have really no complaints over what I've opened so far, given my first 2 picks have been Mox Ruby Black Lotus. Let's see if I can help carry the team this time. My last team draft I 0-3'd, so let's see if I can switch that up here. All right, time for pack 3. Fair enough, fair enough. Just opened a really terrible pack. Honestly, I maybe just pick one Thopter Foundry just to spec. What else am I going to take? I could take Teferi. Teferi is good. If I had taken the kitten, I could have had the combo. What do I have for fixing? I have Pentad Prism, Mox Opal, and Coalition Relic. Yeah, I'll just take the Teferi. Teferi's actually good. Thopter Foundry, pretty dubious whether I would get there. And you know what? I think I'll splash a Teferi if I can. See, me and Sandy cooperating nicely. It just means we both open 2 pieces of power. All right, well, I'm going to take Mox Pearl. This deck is looking cracked. All right, pass a Caracas. Yeah, I don't like passing Caracas, but triple Mox. This deck is going places. Oh, Cryptic Command is perfect. When you have a almost mono blue deck, Cryptic it just kind of covers all your bases in one card, and maybe I'll get a Talisman of Progress back. All right, well, I'm not going to get a Tolarian Academy at this point, but I guess I could take Raugrin Triumph. It does help me cast Teferi, and I have a inroad into red if I get a red card. Plus, what am I going to take here? None of these cards are really playable. So, yeah, I just want to take some expensive artifacts. The Basalt Monolith would be a really nice pickup too. Walking Ballista, that kind of thing. Here, I mean, I don't really care about passing a channel, I don't think. So I think I'll just take Revoker as a cheap artifact that can interact. Well, yeah. Could use, I mean, a lot of the cards I'm looking for aren't high picks. Ballista and Basalt Monolith, like 2 that spring to mind. I would play a Portal to Phyrexia by just casting it in this deck, though obviously an Academy would have helped with that. If I find a Tinker, that'd be nice. All right, there's the Portal. Yeah, I'm going to take it. I just feel like with Mishra's Workshop and Frantic Search and Black Lotus and a bunch of Moxes, Time Spiral, just having this in my deck is going to be sweet. And 2 more picks to get that Tolarian Academy. No, that one's not coming through, but I don't think it would be crazy to pick up any of the other combo pieces I would be looking for, like that Monolith or Ballista or really any just decent artifact payoff. The Kappa Cannoneer is already gone, but there are other things around. Here, there's nothing for me, unfortunately. I would like a Carnage Interpreter, but the mana just doesn't work. It is pretty sweet in this kind of deck. I guess Scrapwork Mutt actually wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, I'm not going to play Scrubland or Glimmerlands. All right, I'll take Scrapwork Mutt, sure. Oh, I'm pretty into Cryptic Coat with Mishra's Workshop and Forensic Gadgeteer, so that's a nice pickup. So we're not... Oh, there's also a Third Path Iconoclast. No, I'm going to take Cryptic Coat. This deck's really good. I could just not play red cards. I could play 1 Teferi off Raugrin Triumph, like maybe 1 Plains, Pearl, Opal, Pentad Prism, Coalition Relic, and then I can flashback Scrapwork Mutt off the free sources. I might get a Blue-White Talisman back as well. And this pack has the Thopter Foundry, but we already know that's not going to work, so there's no point in taking it. I could play a Phantasmal Image. I mean, I'll just take it and maybe side it in. I don't think I really want it. And this could be a Jace deck, I guess. Okay. So right now, this is 11 lands, 12 lands, 13, 14. So I need to cut a couple cards here. I guess I'll start by cutting the Batter Skull. I can side that in against aggro. Lava Spur Boots. How are we feeling about that? It's nice with Battlesphere and kind of bad otherwise. And I don't have a Tolarian Academy. All right, I guess I can cut the boots. And then I can probably play 13 lands plus the 3 artifacts. Well, 4 artifacts. I would imagine that's pretty decent, but we'll see. Oh, and then here, there's an Everflowing Chalice. That I actually am interested in as well. That's a really good thing with Workshop. You can play it on turn 1 for 1, but more often than not, you just play it on turn 2 for 2. And maybe I just bin the Scrapwork Mutt at this point. I also have outs to activate Golos with, well, Lotus obviously, but Opal, Pentad Prism, Coalition Relic. Those are all pretty good at that. Oh, and I have Mishra's Research Desk, so I guess I am playing Steam Vents. It doesn't cost too much to do that, I don't think. Cathar Commando wins. Cathar Commando is better against me, and I actually could side it in. I don't think... Well, could this deck play wins? I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, no. Actually, I'm going to take the wins because there are matchups where I would side in wins. And then I think I'll just cut the Sculler. If someone wanted channel, they would have taken it. Firebolt's a little better than Fire Blast. Oh, Eagles is not a 0 for me. All right, what a deck here. All right, so this is currently 32, 11, 12 lands if I play Eagles, 13, 14, 15, kind of 16. 16, but counting Mox Opal is like a little bit of a stretch. So I would need to cut a card, maybe 2. It's possible I could cut Frantic Search, but I kind of like it untapping Workshop to cast one of my big things. And this deck is going to have some air in it, so getting past like discarding a Spell Pierce or something could be good. I like the Golos. I like Battle Ball, Portal, Time Spiral, all that stuff. Yeah, I guess I could maybe the Frantic Search or Mutt. These are the weakest cards. I guess I'll just take Scrapbook Mutt out for now. And I don't think I want Firebolt. I don't think I want to start the Winds or the Batterskull, but I could definitely see siding them in. There's also Jace as a potential win condition, but I don't really think I need to do that. I feel like between Urza and Battle Ball and Portal and Cryptic Coat, I can just do plenty. All right. Let me see. Do I want a basic Plains? Yeah, I think it's probably worth it. Definitely not playing a basic Mountain. Because if I have a basic Plains, I have... I'm playing 12 land. That's great. I mean, Eagles really counts as a land. And then so do the Moxes, or at least the non-Opals. Like this is 12... This is 16 lands plus a bunch of other mana sources. And Workshop taps for 2 mana anyway. So this is 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, 13 blue, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, plenty of white. Honestly, I guess Eagles gets tapped blue. I'm just deciding whether I want to play this Eagles at all. Because if I cut the Eagles, I could just add another island in. I guess Eagles getting Raugrin Triumph is kind of cool. And this deck could definitely just cast the Eagles if I ran out of stuff to do. All right. I think I'm running with this. All right, time for game 1, playing against Cuneo here. Let's see if I can I can get some good draws. All right. Wow, I'm actually very close to playing a turn 1 Battle Sphere. That's really funny. I think what I do, I could play turn 1 Revoker. I could go Mishra's Workshop, play Revoker, 1 floating, Lotus Opal, Golos. Is that even good though? I think I'd rather just play turn 2 Battle Ball because I'll have Golos. I don't have another good land to get. So 5, I'll 6 mana on turn 2. So let's just go Island Go here. And turn 2, I can just Battle Ball. I think that's better. I really hope I don't get Thought Seized here. Okay. And, oh, Urza. All right. Is there any way I can Urza first? Hold on. If I Urza... I could Urza Golos here. Yeah, that might be better. Because if I go Mox, sack the Lotus, play Urza, I'll have Urza. Yeah, I'll have Urza, Token, and Mishra's Workshop, which will play as long as it doesn't kill the Urza in response. All right, look at this. And then now I have a lot more mana and a lot more stuff in play. I guess I just get... I'm going to get Raugrin Triumph. I'm not too concerned about wanting to cycle that. I think this is good. So he's going to need to kill Urza. And even then, if I draw any land, I cast Battle Ball. And maybe he has like a balance or something. Mill to Headliner Scarlet. It's not looking like a balanced deck so much, but you never know. Cuneo's a wild one. Okay, and then slamming Mirror Battlesphere here. Battle Ball. I mean, what a draw. This is what I'm talking about. And then, oh, that's it? He's done? All right, we got game 1. All right, so here, do I want Winds of Abandon against what looks like maybe like Naya aggro? I mean, that might be better than Revoker. and I think I have enough sources to cast it. All right, let's get in there. Hopefully Kinu doesn't have too many Pest Infestation Kosali Pride Mage sideboard cards. I'm going to mull this hand. I'm going to keep this hand and put back Eagles, I think. Actually, yeah. Maybe I just put back Island. That's probably better. Because I'm just going to go turn 2 Battle Ball again, kind of like I planned the first time. Okay, Exploration. All right, he's got a little action. Oh, this is the same. It's the same deal where I'm like 1 short of playing turn 1 Battle Ball, but let's go. Do I cycle the Eagles? That's kind of interesting too. Kosali Pride Mage. Yeah, that is a little bit annoying. Yeah, let's cycle the Eagles. Let's just get a basic plains here. Draw. Okay, Winds of Abandon's interesting. I think I'm willing to Battle Ball here, even though he's going to get to Kosali Pride Mage it. I just don't think it does that much not to do this. Mirror Battlesphere. Because it also turns on Mox Opal here and leaves me with 4 1/1s. Though he does kind of get a 2-for-1. Oh, he didn't crack Pride Mage end of turn? What is going on? Does he have like a Fractured Identity? I mean, he could. Does he have a Pest Infestation? I'm kind of thinking Pest Infestation. It's going to be unfortunate if so. Yeah. Okay. Well, not the cards I really want to play against, but all right, Time Spiral. I think there's no reason to play Mox Opal here. It just gets blown up. Let's just pass. He's got 2 cards in hand. Headliner Scarlet. I'm going to let that happen. I could Subtlety it, but I kind of feel like Time Spiral is one of the ways I could actually win this game. And I'll take a bunch of damage here. I'm going to take like 9 here. Yeah, that doesn't... I don't just lose. I think I'm going to play Opal here and then pass and then just play Subtlety when he attacks. And hopefully he plays a creature before combat, though I don't think that's super likely to happen. Turn 3 Pest Infestation is pretty sick. Cannot show down that. All right. Or Subtlety that. He's a Lauren as well. All right, I'm playing against some artifact removal. That's definitely true. I'm pretty dead here, I would say. And I get to Subtlety. I don't care that he knows about the Subtlety. I think that's fine. And block. Oh, I don't even get to block. I get swords. Okay. What do I want to take down? I could take down 3 things. I don't want to take down the Pride Mage because probably going to play Sarah Paragon next turn. I'm not going to be able to Time Spiral next turn. I mean, I think I'm just dead. So let's just trade for all the tokens, and then I'll Winds of Abandon the Headliner, I guess. Actually, I don't even know if I want to show Winds of Abandon. I think I'm pretty much just dead. All right. Ooh, what a beating. All right. Firebolt? Phantasmal Image? No. Revoker? Batterskull is not that good against artifact removal, so let's just open on Lotus Workshop for the 3rd time. He's got good complaint equity there. All right, what do we got? This is like a turn 3 Teferi. I'm just going to mulligan this hand. Keep, put a land back, and now I get to go Bauble, Island, go. And this hand is just not very good, but I don't think I go to 5. I just had 2 hands in a row with 0 artifacts in it. All right, I'm going to Bauble myself. Okay, and then cycle Eagles. I'm just going to get the plains. I'll draw Raugrin later. I'm going to hope that my next couple turns don't involve cycling Raugrin Triumph, you know. Okay, that's a start. Now I have turn 2, 3, 4 plays. So that's something. So I get to Mana Leak this turn, play Cryptic Coat, and then Subtlety. So he's going to have a window to play a 4-mana spell where I guess I could pitch cast Subtlety, but obviously I'm not very thrilled about the prospect there. Just passing the turn. Okay. I don't know what he could play, but I'm just going to play Cryptic Coat. I'm not winning the game here by leaving up Subtlety, I don't think. Battle Ball, funny. He's going to get a turn to resolve something, but next turn I can either have Mana Leak plus Bounce Coat up. Let's play like Endurance or something. Yeah. Or I can hard cast Subtlety. So I really hope this turn isn't like Headliner Scarlet or something. Yeah, I'm going to take 3 into Ramanop. Yeah, I'm not going to pitch Subtlety here. Obviously, I'm not thrilled about this, but I just don't have anything going on. I guess I'm going to pass. I would like to find Time Spiral or Memory Jar, but way more Time Spiral. Yeah, Endurance is pretty good. Getting to not tap out on turn 2 was pretty good against my counters. Like, I didn't get to use my Mana Leak on turn 2. All right. Lelia. Subtlety. Happy about that. Okay. It's got 5 cards in hand, but a draw 7 is kind of how I could equalize here. I could flip up the Battle Ball at some point, but that doesn't really do a whole lot either. Attack with Endurance. I'm just going to take it. I'm going to go to 14. I just don't really want to double block against removal action. Oh, there's Time Spiral. Okay. Now I could hit for 6. Goes to 12. Mana Leak the next play. I don't think I'm supposed to be the one trying to race here. Now I can also double block and feel fairly good about that. What's really going to be important here is that Cuneo doesn't play 2 spells this turn. In an ideal world, he plays 1 spell and I Mana Leak it, but that seems not super likely. I think my deck is awesome, but playing against Pest Infestation Quasali Pride Mage is kind of a beat. I'm going to double block now. I really wish I had Cryptic Command in my hand. All right, trade. Feel fine about that. Now Subtlety's back in my deck too, which I don't mind. Oh yeah, it's going to play 1 expensive spell. Very happy about this. Okay, now we've got a game. We're looking good. I'm not returning the Cryptic Coat because I'm about to spiral. Let's draw a 0 would be kind of nice here. Oh, Golos. Yeah, I don't have the time. Don't have the time for that, unfortunately. Time Spiral. Okay. Spell Pierce actually good against some of the stuff he's got going for sure. Let's go Teferi. Let's bounce. I actually think I bounced the Findhorn Elf. And then play. Oh, hold on. Let's play Bauble. Look at his top card. Showdown of the Scalds, sure. And then play Coalition Relic. Okay, and then now I'm on pace to be able to cast the portal here next turn. Oh, Winds is looking really nice in this situation. I've got Spell Pierce. I could Spell Pierce Showdown of the Scalds, but that doesn't sound great. Oh, he's going to kill my Teferi. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care too much about Teferi dying here. House to the Battle Ball. So Battle Ball second from the top is actually a good thing to know about. And Ramanop attacks Teferi. Okay with that. Findhorn Elf, sure. And that's it, huh? Charge relic. Draw. Workshop would actually be a really funny draw here. Oh, is he gonna Mox Pearl? Add a blue. I could Frantic Search and play the Battle Ball. What am I discarding? Probably Mind Stone and maybe Island. Yeah, that seems fine. Frantic Search. If I draw a Workshop, it'd still be nice. Oh, discard. Now maybe I discard. Let's see. If I play Battle, I have one floating. And I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't have Cryptic Battle Ball up. I'm not kind of like that much mana, but I think playing Battle Ball and leaving up Spell Pierce would be pretty nice. I guess I discard Mind Stone and I think Pearl, land, Battle Ball. Okay. Let's see. End of turn Cathar Commando or something? No, I don't think he could have the Cathar Commando. Is that right? Arden Vale Fealty. I think I'll Spell Pierce that because if he's got Pest Infestation, he has one turn to play it. It's also, Pest Infestation isn't like the end of the world. And I can't Spell Pierce Showdown of the Scalds, which I think is going to be his next play. So feels like it's worth using. All right. Delighted Halfling, Forest, Mountain, Escape. Okay. Could play Exploration. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I used the Spell Pierce, I think. Especially since casting the Virtue of Loyalty could have been pretty annoying. Delighted Halfling. I think I want to Cryptic the Escape to the Wilds. So I don't really want to play Portal this turn. Charge up the Relic. I could do some Cryptic Coding if I don't draw anything else. Add a blue. Bounce Cryptic Coat. Play a Mox. And I'm going to go to attack here, and I'm just going to jam with the Battle Ball for the full amount. And then, I mean, maybe I actually, well, yeah, maybe. He's probably going to chump here. Maybe I do end up letting the Escape resolve. Let's see. Eagles at the doors. Whoosh, flip up the eagles. Fly, eagles, fly. Oh, what is this? Endurance. Okay. If I let Escape happen, I mean, right now I have 15 points of damage. Maybe I just let that happen and probably cast Cryptic end of turn. Yeah, I think that's okay. Given that I just win the game here, I think I'll let Escape occur. Hit Loran, Pest Infestation, Crucible of Worlds. All right, I can counter the Pest Infestation. And you can play Loran and Pest Infestation, which is pretty annoying. I guess I just let Loran happen. And it's going to kill the Mirror Battlesphere. And then probably going to Pest Infestation next turn and play Knight of the Reliquary this turn. All right. That's pretty annoying, but let's see. I think I actually should be fine here. It's going to hit me for some damage. Yeah, I will take 8, go to 9. And then end of turn, charge Relic. I don't think I bounce the Cryptic Code here. Draw, I mean, I don't think I have much that really matters too much because now I'll overload Winds of Abandon. He can't have that many more basics left in his deck, to be honest. Yeah, he had 1. Play my land. slam for 7 down to 6. And then I've got Cryptic up for that pest infestation. So as it turned out, countering the escape would have worked out better, I think, but he had to hit 2 good spells off it and the mana to cast them. Nissa, yeah. Just gotta hold here. I'm gonna get attacked down to 6. I think that's okay. Headliner Scarlet, okay. That's 7 damage. All right, I'm at 2. I suppose. Oh, I know what he's going to do. He's going to cast Crucible. That puts me to 1. Oh, he's got Samwise and... Oh my god, he has all of it? Okay. This is incredible. Oh, he's getting back Showdown. Because it died. Yeah, sure. This is kind of unbelievable. Does he have enough mana? I don't think he has enough mana to play... Okay. He can play Crucible and then have mana for Pest Infestation afterwards. And I have to do something about the attacks, I guess. His hand's Showdown. Am I okay here? I actually think... Let's see. Hold on. I gotta see... Did he play a land this turn? Plays Nissa, casts Headliner Scarlet. No, he has not played a land. Oh, is he casting a big Pest Infestation here? What he should do is cast Crucible to put a counter on this to make this lethal. And then if I deal with that after combat, play Pest Infestation. But it looks like he might just be casting Pest Infestation for a bunch. Okay. In that case... Counter target spell, tap all creatures your opponent controls. Ooh. I think I got it. Wow. Incredible. Yeah, I mean, you can cast Crucible now. Boom. Got him. Wow, what a round 1. Like, I lost the game where I turned 2 Battle Balled. Won the game where I had, I think, a kind of bad draw, but that Time Spiral into Cryptic. That Cryptic command, yeah, that was interesting that turn. I feel like I had to be a lot of hold. And of course, you know, this deck's pretty sick, so I was not unhappy to escape round 1, defeating the Pest Infestation, Loran, Qasali, Pride Mage opponent, which means I'm going to play against a lot fewer of those cards in the future, so that should be a little bit easier. Cuneo really had me on the ropes there. All right, time for round 2, playing against Grixis here. Would like indeed to play first. Yeah, this is a hand. I can go turn 1, Island, Ruby, Prism, Opal, and have Mana Leak up, while also having just a ton of mana. So obviously this is kind of like a 6-lander in the sense that I have 6 mana sources, but when you have 6 mana on turn 2, I just don't really think you should mulligan these hands. I even get to Mana Leak my opponent's first play, so if you're mulling this hand, I think you're just making a mistake. I'm not saying most people would even choose to, but from the top level view of, would you keep a hand with 6 lands Mana Leak? No, I wouldn't. Would you keep a hand with 3 lands and 3 fast mana and Mana Leak? Yes, I would. So, opponent rolled a 5? All right, well, that makes my win percentage go up. I'll tell you that much. Prism, Opal. In case I need to turn 1 Mana Leak, seems like it's worth having. Don't have to use my Prism counters. Oh, it's a turn 1 Duress. All right, I'll Inquisition my Mana Leak. That's fine. No reason to use a Prism counter here. All right, any Goloses, Workshops, or actually I don't really want Workshop. Mindstone, I don't mind if I do. Let's see, so actually let's just sack this now. There's just cards I would play here. Gadgeteer's not one of them. I don't want to use the Prism. The odds that my opponent who rolled a 5 has a second hand removal or hand disruption element seems pretty low. And now any artifact is great. This is why I'm glad I played like 12 lands in my deck. Oh, so I'm going to play the Gadgeteer. Pass. Workshop lets me cast Portal right away. Not that Portal's like the best thing to cast right now. Any cheap artifact would be awesome. I'm going to take it because if I draw artifacts, this thing pops off. Let's see what opponent has. Nothing. Okay. Oh, Everflowing Chalice. What a card. I'm going to cast it for 2 because this is enough to cast Portal and it lets me crack a clue here. Paying 1. And play a land. And then I suppose I'll send with this. Okay. So what I kind of hope is that Ethan here plays a random creature. That would be fantastic. Creature? That's not so much what I wanted. All right, I'll go to 14, and now I have to decide if I want to cast this Portal. I guess I'll see what I draw. Yeah, I really can't just sit here taking damage, so play a Portal, eat the Blood Tithe. Next turn I can get back Gadgeteer first, most likely. It's kind of interesting, because if I get back Blood Tithe and I draw a land, getting to use the clue is pretty good. Oh, Bitter Reunion. Probably not discarding a creature here. unless they're blowing up the Portal. No. Interesting. Did that before ticking up Chandra. Makes it harder to cast cards off Chandra. Kroxa? Wow, that's pretty good. They even hit a card they could still cast despite going to 2 mana. Yeah, I go to 11 here. Wow, that was so much better than exiling almost anything else. I guess a good spell to just stay in play would have been good. But I think I'm going to get the Blood Tithe back because I really don't want Kroxa to be reanimated here. 11. All right. If I draw 7 here, I'm also in great shape, or an Urza, any of my action spells. Let's get back Blood Tithe Harvester. I get a couple looks here thanks to the clue token, or the blood token rather. Okay. Discard land. All right. It's certainly not over, but this has not worked out well how this has played out. Yeah, Chandra's a good card. I guess next turn I can now get Gadgeteer and play the Pearl back. I have a lot of mana. If I can not die to this Kroxa / Chandra over the next couple turns, I feel like I will get a pretty significant advantage. I have a Portal in play after all. Can you get to 5 cards in graveyard? It's probably difficult. Whoa, mana is not what I want to see off Chandra. Be like a Bonehorde Dracosaur plus give it haste or something. Okay, discarding Corpse Dance to the clue. Okay. Still a couple cards short. The thing is, too, is if Ethan uses Bitter Reunion, then Kroxa won't have haste. Like if they use Bitter Union to get a card in their graveyard to bring back Kroxa, it won't have haste. So I guess it will be difficult for Ethan to attack me with Kroxa this turn, because how do you get Kroxa back and sack Bitter Union, and you need 2 more cards in graveyard? Okay, no plays. Okay. Well, unfortunately, portaling back Kroxa still doesn't do much, so let's just get the Forensic Gadgeteer here. Okay, Frantic Search is actually a really nice draw. So let's play the Pearl first, and then crack the clue. Guess I'll tap the Mox. It doesn't matter too much. Hole Breacher. Oh my god, really? I mean, I guess I cast Frantic Search in response. Hole Breacher? Sure. And then now I have to discard these 2, but it loads up the graveyard for Portal here. Hole Breacher? I did not see that coming. And I could attack Chandra, but that just chumps with Voldar and Epicure. That doesn't really help. All right. I'm not dead, but I'm not doing well. I do get to metamorph something next turn. I'm not sure what it will end up being. Portal, I guess. Yeah, all right. That could be something. Shallow Grave, nug me for 3. Was that good? Yeah, probably. Croxa, nug me for 6. So if Ethan can go... Yeah, Croxa, nug me for 6. I go to 1, block. I go to 0. Damn. Lost to a mold of 5, but... I mean, I kept a hand with a lot of mana sources and did not draw a whole lot else. I did get a portal down, but it wasn't in a position where it actually quite did it. Exile and Croxa with Chandra was just like the kicker there. Okay, yeah, I don't have anything I can do here. Hull Breacher really got me. Without the Hull Breacher, I would have, I think, been fine, because I would have clued into one of those, played it, and yeah, all right. All right. And then just kind of gone off from there. But Hull Breacher got me pretty good. Do I want Phantasmal Image? No. Batterskull looks like it actually would be pretty good. Revoker looks less good. All right. Let's do it. All right. I would like to play first. So what is this hand? Yeah, I'm going to keep. I don't think against a hand or a deck full of Inquisition of Kozilek type cards, I really want to be mulling hands like this. I really hope I don't get Inquisition on turn 1, though, because playing this Mind Stone is really important for how this hand curves out. Okay, I guess I'm not getting... Well, maybe I'm getting Inquisitioned. Who knows? Mox, okay. Imprint Grist. Turn on Blood Tithe or something? No, it is the Inquisition. Ugh. All right. I have a lot of accelerants, so it would be really nice to find one. Like a Mox would be totally fine here. I say totally fine, like a Mox wouldn't normally be totally fine. Let's go get the Raugrin Triome. Draw. Forensic Gadgeteer. I'm just going to play the Raugrin Triome. I'm not cycling it on 3, so let's just make sure I can hit my land drops. I could Subtlety here. I doubt I'm going to want to. Oh, I'm just getting turn 2'd. Turn on Inquisition, turn 2 something. I don't know. Depends what kind of reanimate this is, I guess. Yeah, as good as my deck is, I'm not going to beat that draw. I don't think I should have molded this hand. I mean, whatever. Losing to this on turn 2 is whatever. I get an Eagles of the North back. Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty much just dead here. I don't know. That's just quite the draw. Duress you turn 1, Entomb, Exhume, Gristlebrand on turn 2. Yeah, you can have as many pieces of power in your deck as you want, and you're probably not in great shape there. I guess if I draw Metamorph or Teferi, I could conceivably put up a fight, but I don't think that's going to happen here. Okay. Let's Frantic Search. Why not? Yeah, all right. 1-1. Sad days. All right. Time for round 3 here. I'm on the draw against Barnyard, playing like Jeskai mid-range sort of deal. This hand is pretty great if I draw a land or a cheap artifact, and if I need to, I can just crack the research desk, and I'm on the draw, and I'm going to draw Mox Pearl. So, yeah, that all sounds great to me. Close enough. Play the desk. Pass the turn, and then turn 2 I can go Mind Stone, Mox Opal, and have up Mana Leak. Karakas is good, not so much against me, but it is good in general. All right, Mind Stone. Days, all right, no, fair enough. That's unfortunate. Costs me a bunch of mana, but I still think we're doing okay here. No, Barnyard didn't play a card that turn, huh? I'm just going to play Forensic Gadgeteer then. If this gets countered, this gets countered. Forced? Sure. I will take that. Then I'll have Cryptic up next turn if I draw a land. I'll have Mana Leak if I don't. Pitching Fractured Identity. I guess that's what you got to do when you're stuck on 2 lands, huh? Into Cathar Commando. All right. Workshop doesn't do anything here, so let's just plane cycle this. I'm actually just going to get the basic planes, because what I'm going to do now, I'm not that worried about this Mox Opal being on. I have all the blue for Cryptic. I'm going to maybe Mana Leak something this turn, and then crack Mishra's Research Desk. All right, I go to 12. See if I can find something to play. Oh, Coalition Relic, yes. I know that the Cathar Commando can eat the Coalition Relic, but that's fine. Workshop that out. Seems pretty good to me. I'll take another hit here. And then I have Cryptic. Okay. Barnyard drew land 3. A little few turns too late. I mean, the game's not over, obviously. But I think it looks pretty good. Let's go counter target spell, draw a card. I could bounce Cathar Commando, but I kind of just hope to draw an answer to it. Oh, I guess I now wish I had just bounced Cathar Commando. If I knew I was drawing Time Spiral, but this still should be pretty good here. Let's see. If I draw a play, oh, let's add blue. So let's go Mox Opal, Raugrin Triumph, tap Workshop for artifacts, cast Chromatic Star, then cast Time Spiral. I guess I have to pay 1. Okay. Untap these lands. Hold on. There we go. Start with Teferi. Bounce Cathar Commando. It's probably gonna eat my Coalition Relic, I guess. Which is fine. I'll tap it for mana. And then I'm gonna play an Everflowing Chalice with kicker 3. Actually, I could do kicker 4. Yeah, all right. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I don't want to get dazed here. So let's actually do this just kicker 3. Oh, I can't get dazed because there's Teferi. All right. All right, I'm in for kicker 4 then. And then play a Lotus 2. All right, and I have Cryptic Command up by sacking Lotus. And next turn I can portal something. I've got Teferi going. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this situation, given that my opponent's got 3 mana and I have like 15 or something. Dak Faden. No, I don't really want that. Counter target spell, draw a card. Oh, a Research Desk? That's pretty good. So I did have to sack Lotus. So if I'd played the Chalice for less, I wouldn't have had to sack Lotus to cast Cryptic necessarily, but I would have had to sack the Chromatic Star anyway. Here, let's start with Mishra's Research Desk. And I guess just tap the planes to use it. All right, Mana Leak, I guess, will be chilling there for now. Okay. Oh, I can't use the artifact spell, sure. Guess maybe I should have just tapped to the end of my next turn. Yeah, maybe I should have just tapped the Everflowing Chalice. I guess this is actually going to be fine. I could cast Jar this turn, but I kind of want... Let's see. If I play a land, I'll have Mana Leak up. I could cast it next turn. I don't really want it getting blown up. It's pretty bad if it does. Let's just pump Teferi. Let's just pass the turn. I have so much mana. I'd rather just play and crack Jar when I know nothing can go wrong. Like, what if Barnyard just went like Embereth Shieldbreaker or something. I will Mana Leak the Ragavan. Yep. All right, and it can kill Teferi here, which does unlock Force of Will. It's a little annoying. Oh, hitting me? I don't know about how well that's gonna work. I guess you get a treasure. Exile the Cryptic Coat. That would have been a good draw, but I'm not that worried about having ways to win here. Let's tap these and cast Memory Jar. And let's just crack the jar. I guess I'm going down to 7 cards in deck, but once again, I feel like I can put enough stuff into play that shouldn't be an issue. +1 Teferi. How much mana do I have? I have 2. I'll play my land. 6, 7. So I can cast Forensic Gadgeteer, Mox, Bauble, Battle Ball. All right. I mean, the game's not over, but I think I'm in a pretty good spot here. I'll be able to draw Urza pretty much at will, and I've used up some of my counters. Spell Pierce is gone as well. Yeah, the Cryptic Coat being gone could be an issue, but next turn I get to copy Battlesphere if it's still around. Legion Extruder, am I just going to get burned out? Definitely possible. Yeah, I go to 5. That makes sense why the Ragavan would attack me as well. Yeah, just got burned out. I guess I'll sack a Clue. Yeah, I don't really have any outs to that. All right, 10 points of burn. 6 + 2 + Ragavan. Didn't think that was going to work out like that. All right. Do I want Firebolt? I kind of do. Yeah, Revoker doesn't seem that great, and I think I have enough red sources. All right. Let's hope we don't get burned out this game. All right, I guess I would like to play first. Sure. I'll keep this hand. Unfortunate. I think I'll wait. I'm not cracking Desk on turn 2, and I'm going to cycle the Eagles, so... Yeah, I guess that's the plan. Could I have not taken a little... I guess the biggest thing I could have done differently... No, I didn't really have an opportunity to take less damage off of that Cathar Commando. I'm not sure. Triome, Research Desk, pass the turn. Hope that Barnyard's turn 2 plays like Magda and they don't have days, because then I'd get to Firebolt here, but... Okay, let's play Coalition Relic. Cathar Commando plus Daze your Relic would be annoying. Just casting Daze on the Relic is fine. I just really didn't want them to have a 2-drop at all. And next turn, if I can leave up Subtlety, I'll be pretty happy. Okay, no plays is fine. Island, pass the turn. It looks like Cryptic, but it's actually Subtlety. Do I want to sack this Mishra's Research Desk? I don't know. Well, I do want to Subtlety that, I think. The problem is if I Subtlety that... Yeah, it's fine. Look, it can kill the Subtlety when it gets cast next turn, but this uses my mana pretty well. It uses Barnyard's mana for multiple turns, and hopefully I can find like a Time Spiral or something like that. Oh, Metamorph. Metamorph is actually pretty interesting. Let's crack the Research Desk. Yeah, let's just get Workshop. Play Workshop. Send for 3, and I'll wait to Frantic Search till next turn, because I've got some moves. Yep, Pyrogoyf. I'm gonna nug the Subtlety. I would imagine so, at least. And then here, let's go. Frantic Search. Oops, I got something from winning a draft or something. Discard. So I haven't played a land yet. Right? Yeah. So right now I've got 3 artifact mana floating. I think I can discard Island. And I guess I'll just discard Opal as well. Untap those. Metamorph. Copy Pyroglyph. Nug Pyroglyph for 4. Firebolt the Pyroglyph. Oh, that got forced. Okay, I'd much rather that get forced. And then Golos. All right. And I have red, white, blue. I guess, Steam Vents is just the best land to get here. All right. And ship the turn. I'm actually only 1 color away from cracking Star here. Am I getting Fractured Identity into Pyroglyph? Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess it's going to take more than a Lotus and 3 pieces of power for me to win a game, huh? All right, let's play a Chromatic Star and sack it for blue. Any time spirals? Bobble myself. Research desk. Crack the research desk. And hit Cryptic and a land. All right. Nice little 1 and 2. Yeah, man, that's brutal. I even beat the matchup, which I think was like hardest, which is the all artifact matchup. I don't know. That was unfortunate. This deck was great, and I got kind of demolished. Well, so it goes. Well, I appreciate you watching, even if I can't buy a match win with this deck. I've been doing fine overall, but this one is a little demoralizing. So it goes. I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. We'll see if it hopefully goes better. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.